Here's how I normally do my makeup, just so you can get a good before and after idea. And I do want to be theming my outfit purple as well to match with the makeup. So I'm going to be showing a photo that I found on Pinterest that I'm going to be getting inspiration from. I am going to be showing the products that I'm using in this video as well, along with the shade names, if I remember the shade names. So this concealer is absolutely amazing. But for some reason, in this lighting, it isn't looking like my shade. But I swear every other time that I used it, it is my shade. So I kept turning on and off my different ring lights because I was really confused why it wasn't looking like my shade. It was actually kind of stressing me out a little bit. So what I did was I went over my concealer with a lighter concealer. I followed Imaru's makeup routine not too long ago, and she sort of did that where she put a lighter concealer underneath her eyes and her eyebrows and on her nose, and I honestly really liked the way that it turned out. I've never tried that before, but after I did that, it looked so good, so I'm going to be doing that again. Thank you, Imaru, for that little makeup hack. I'm also going to cover up my acne as well with some different concealer, some skincare concealer, and I'm going to show both of the concealers that I used for under my eyes, which is right here, and then that's the concealer that I used to cover up my acne. And then I'm going to go underneath my waterline and on my eyelid with two different color purple eyeshadows. I used two different color purple eyeshadows just because one purple eyeshadow was a bit too pink and one purple eyeshadow was a bit too cool toned for my skin tone, so I thought mixing them would make it look a little bit better, and honestly I do really like how it turned out. It is just the perfect shade of purple that I needed, and here's the two eyeshadow colors that I used. And then I'm just going to be doing my eyeliner pretty much the same as I always do, but just a little bit thicker, and then I am going to be drawing eyelashes underneath my eyes with a thinner eyeliner, and then in the corner of my eyes, I don't know what it's called, but I'm gonna be making my eyes look a little bit pointier in the corner of my eyes as well. And here's how that turned out. I think it's really cute. And then I am going to be putting some eyeliner on my waterline. I've used so much of it, the brand name is just not on there anymore, but I'm pretty sure it's Maybelline. And then I'm going to be putting some Wet n Wild purple eyeliner and just outlining the black wing with purple. I honestly really like how it turned out. If I don't put a black before I put purple eyeliner, it just doesn't show up as well on my skin tone. And then on my eyelashes that I drew, I'm just going to be outlining them completely in the purple eyeliner, and then with that purple eyeliner as well, I'm going to be going underneath my waterline on the rest of my eye. And I really like how it looks in this ring light lighting. It's so beautiful, and it was honestly a really affordable eyeliner as well, so I highly recommend getting Wet n Wild purple eyeliner. And then I didn't want to put foundation on, so I'm just going to be putting on some powder on my face, and then I'm only going to contour my nose just because in all of the makeup looks that I was seeing on Pinterest for purple goth makeup, everyone just had really heavy nose contour, so I'm just going to be doing it similarly to how they did it. And then I'm just going to mix those two purple eyeshadows together again to do sort of like a blush effect on my nose, and then I'm going to put some highlighter on my face. It's actually an eyeshadow stick, but I really like using it as a highlighter. I think it looks really good. And then for my eyebrows, I'm going to do my eyebrows with eyeshadow. Yes, I am. I love doing them with eyeshadow. I don't know if anybody else does that. And then I sort of wanted to do an ombre black fading into purple look, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that with eyeshadow or eyeliner, but I just decided on trying to do it with eyeliner. And you can't really see it in every lighting, it kind of looks black, but when it's in the right lighting, you can tell that it's an ombre black fading into purple eyebrow look, and I really like how that turned out. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it. And then for my lips, I don't have purple lipstick, so I'm just going to be mixing those two eyeshadows together again to just put on my lips, and then I'm going to be outlining it in a black LA Colors eyeliner pencil, and then I'm going to sort of like touch it up a little bit with concealer. And then the lip gloss that I'm using is an e.l.f. clear lip gloss. I know it's not clear anymore, don't judge me. And now I'm going to be putting on my purple outfit. The corset is, I believe, Fredericks of Hollywood. I do not know the size. I got it on Depop. And then the skirt is just an Amazon skirt in a size extra small. And then the black shirt that I'm wearing underneath, I believe it's from Amazon. And then the fishnets are just fishnets from Amazon that I turned into a shirt. And then I did take a bunch of photos of this makeup look. And if you want to see the full photos, those are going to be on my Instagram. They're linked in the description down below, but I'm just going to show sort of like, here's some of the photos, but the full photos are on Instagram. Look is finished. Here's my outfit. I have purple nail polish on as well. I know this purple corset and this purple skirt don't really match. I guess they're not really the same color, but I still think it looks really good together and I really like how it turned out. So let me know what you guys think. Here's the makeup in some better lighting. I always like how my little handheld phone ring light looks on me a lot better than my expensive makeup vanity ring light. I don't know why. I don't ever feel like I like how I look in that ring light, but in this one I like it. So yes, I feel like you can see the purple really well. Big news for the Chronically Online, and I'm talking about me. Helheim Links was taken off of TikTok, but he's back. He's back. So many people have been getting taken off the internet recently, and it's kind of scaring me. But he's back. He has another account. He has another account. I think it's this. You'll find it. Just look up Helheim Links. Yay.